Hi, and welcome to the Handy Women YouTube channel. I am your host, Geraldine Anello, and today I've got a project for you that is about wall art decoration. And to show us how to get it done, I've got Jessica with me. Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Hi. So I am obsessed with those cubes behind you and the plants in them. It's so gorgeous, and I cannot wait to hear how did you do it handy woman style.
Well, I think I love this look, this sort of boho chic look, and I went on Etsy, and you can find quite a few of these with different sizes and shapes, mostly hexagon, but also some that have like something in the middle, etc. So I got them on Etsy. They were pine, and then I stained them to kind of match some of the other decor I have in my house. And I just sort of loved, these plants and artwork mixed in. And then we have our COVID mask area because this is right outside our, this is right as we leave the front door. So that will hopefully go away.
Did you stain them because you could not find them already stained online, or you just loved these particular ones and then decided to stain it because you know how to do it?
Well, I knew how to do it. And also it's so hard when you see a color online to really know. I mean, you could order them pre-stained, but it's just so hard to know whether it's going to be too red, too dark, too brown, etc. And I knew I had some things I wanted to match in the house. So it was easier to come get them and then stain them to kind of match some of the other decor.
How does one go about staining for the novice out there?
Well, I mean, I think, you can find a lot of this stuff at Home Depot, and, you could pick up oops, sorry. Where am I going?
That's okay. Beautiful. That's beautiful.
You could pick up a bunch of different colors. So I would definitely pick up the small sample size of a couple different ones. And then I would also pick up a staining rag because it helps smooth it out and you can kind of pull some of the stain off as you go. So I use the backs of these, the ones that are facing the wall. And that's where I would do my test on and kind of get a feel for it and which one I liked. Yeah, and I mean, then you just basically wipe it on and wipe it to a nice sheen. And I mean, I'm not putting anything wet or, so I didn't need to seal these.
I just love the sample size because people think of sample sizes for a big paint job for a room or something. No one thinks about it for something so small that, but yeah, you can do sample size. So how many samples did you try?
I probably tried about 4. And you know what's nice is, you can actually, I finally, got smart and brought the piece to Home Depot, and they will even, pull just a little bit of you can look at the different colors. They have like a mini sample, and you could just kind of see whether something's too gray or too brown. So they were pretty easy to work with. So, I mean, the more you can take what you have there, I mean, some projects, big projects, you can't, but yeah, just the little sample can. So I had about 3 or 4.
How long did it take you to paint and to let it dry?
I stained them in like a couple hours, and then I let them dry for about a day, and then I got to hang them.
Yeah, so let's talk hanging, because hanging art decoration is not the easiest thing because it has to be placed so carefully and it has to work together. So what was your process to making it look this perfect?
Well, I'm kind of lucky in that I know how to use Photoshop. So I often, when I can, I take a picture of the space and I'll flip around the camera here really quick, but you take a picture of the space because I backed it up too. This is kind of a half wall.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so beautiful.
A half wall. So I knew where I wanted it to be kind of centered. But I think there's a lot of stuff you could do on your phone to just kind of get a sense. And this configuration was the one that I saw on Etsy. So there's a million different configurations, right? You could leave gaps between them, or you could stack them 1, 2, 3 high. I mean, that's really personal preference. So, I'm always hesitant to put a nail in the wall, but these just rest. I don't know if you can see this, but
yeah.
Why did they do that? Okay, yeah. So you can see it just sort of rests on the nail there.
Well, so there you go, nails. I mean, that's tricky. How did you make sure they were in the right spot so they would all work together?
I marked it. I mark it with a pencil. So I put the first one in. I think I put the center one in first, this middle one. And then, you know, I would hold it up against it so that I thought that was easier being having the edges be flush with each other. But you can see it wasn't 100% over here. I got a little bit of a gap.
Oh, please. But so did you measure where to put that first one in so you knew that the rest would end up being centered? Did you have any kind of measurement, or you were just
Yes.
like, okay, kind of what did you measure? Did you measure the entire wall, like up and down?
Well, that's interesting you mentioned that, because I mean, I did see, so we have a front door here. So it was kind of like, do I center it after the front door? And I have this little half wall. So I kind of centered it on the wall itself, this wall. So I kind of said, where's the middle point? And that was here. And so I put this in the middle. So that the door's closed most of the time. So this would feel more natural.
That's gorgeous. I want this for Christmas this year. I would think. This is really beautiful. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for showing me.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Bye, Jessica.
Bye.